Shalom, family. This is Yuda Yasharel. I want to take a little time out to examine this comment left by Mr. Linus Arthur about 18 hours ago. Mr. Linus Arthur suggested that I was a liar. This was his comment. The Sabbath is not Wednesday. Stop lying. Now, he's accusing me of lying, but he's not bringing any scripture to back it up. So how do you know I'm a liar if you don't have anything to back the scripture up? You know what I'm saying? This is one of these Christians, followers of traditions of man. That's who this is. This is this demon. This is what Lucifer does. He goes around trying to cut down everything that supports and promotes the Most High Creator. Obviously, he don't know anything about the Sabbath. He don't know anything about the creation calendar. If he did, he would understand how the feast days are kept and how we know when they are. And if you don't believe me, Mr. Linus Arthur, try to keep the Sabbath, which is what you've already done or doing, by the Gregorian calendar, which is, I'm sure, the way you do it. You are off 11 days plus, give or take a little. You're never going to be on point. That's because you don't understand how this was set up. You mentioned the moon was created on the fourth day. It sure was. But if you really pay attention to the events of creation, you will see that there was a lot of things created on certain days. But that wasn't the order that it was set in. But I'm not going to waste time trying to explain that to you because I can see you're really a dumbass and you have no clue. So I'm not going to waste my breath. I just wanted the people to see these are the kind of idiots that I get. They come with their accusations, but they don't bring no scripture. Here's his other comment. The moon was created the fourth day. The scripture did not say follow the moon to know the Sabbath. You cannot prove that in scripture. You are a liar. Well, Mr. Linus, why don't you take the scripture and prove that I'm a liar? Since you seem to know so much, take the scripture and prove to me that I'm a liar. Prove to me that what you say is the truth. You should not speak unless you're going to speak the truth. If you speak the truth, you should be willing and able to produce the evidence, which you did neither. You showed no evidence. This really makes you look like an idiot. You are a liar. How do you know, Linus? After all, it seems to me like you are the lie. It says so in the beginning of your name. Linus. This same guy, y'all, has been on this channel for a minute. And on one day, he supports the lesson, and then on the next day, he's against it. That's like a leaf in the wind. It goes whichever the way the wind blows. It has no secure ground. Nothing is stable about this person. I'm guessing he's probably about 5 or 6 years old, because this comment sounds about right, like a 5 or 6 year old. The moon was created on the fourth day. Nobody ever said it wasn't. But that does not mean that that day was significant as far as the new moon or the feast days. But I'm sure in your little feeble brain, that's probably exactly what you think it says. So since the moon was created on the fourth day, and the scripture did not say follow the new moon, Linus, why don't you tell the people what does show? Tell the people what is the truth. Bring scripture. Said you cannot prove that in scripture. I already did, Linus. Already proved that in several lessons. But you know, it wouldn't do you any good to go look at them, or it wouldn't do you any good to study them, because based on what I'm seeing right here, your eyes are wide shut. So even if I slapped you in the face with the truth, which I probably did already, you wouldn't be able to see it. So don't come to this channel trying to provoke arguments. I looked at your channel. You have 0 subscribers, no playlists, no videos. So why are you here trying to accuse me of being a liar when you have no idea what's true or false? Did I step on your Christian toes? And even though you're a Christian, Mr. Linus, you're probably not even a good lying Christian. Yeah, y'all go to y'all's church on Sunday, jump up and down, singing and clapping your hands and shaking your butt, spitting up all over the place, rolling on the floor. And if anybody asks you what the sermon was about, you don't even know. And the few little laws y'all so-called have on the Sunday, Son's Day, you don't follow those. You know, Linus, if you don't like this channel or the content, just go away. You know, I'm not here to make you believe nothing. I'm not here to convince you. My job is not to convince you. So I'm not going to try. But when you come slinging these accusations, bring the proof, bro. People want to see the evidence. Bring the evidence. Leave your opinions behind. They're just like assholes. Everybody's got one. You probably got 2. One up front, you call your mouth, and the other behind you, the one you poop fart out of. But if you don't like this channel, Linus, disappear. I'm sure we won't mind. But stop being biased. You're going back and forth. This is sick and twisted. Shalom, everybody. Y'all check Linus out.